first thing I'm going to do is install Outlook on this device. All I've done really is created a very basic application protection policy in Intune, and I've assigned that to the user that we're going to use in this instance. What should happen is when the user logs into the application, so I've tagged Outlook in this, then it should instigate app protection and then protect the application and require whatever conditions I've set in that policy, which in this example is just really for the user to enter their credentials every time they log in. So as you can see, we've downloaded Outlook and we'll start that up now. So the usual Outlook startup, and it should ask for some information. So if we put our user account in, which is Jane in this instance, and then we pop Jane's password in, and you can see that's a Microsoft prompt because that user belongs to a Microsoft tenant. Okay, so this is just a lab user, ordinary user with a basic account. And you can see straight away that it's telling me, because I've got app protection in place, I need to use the company portal as a broker app. So it's sending me straight back to the company, to the Play Store even, to download the company portal. You don't need to do anything with the company portal, you can leave it there, but you don't need to sign in or anything, it just needs to be there. And it acts as a broker for basically securing app protection. If we just let that do its thing. Now I'm just going to jump back into Outlook. We'll try this again. Okay, so you can see that's got me straight into my Outlook. I don't have any emails in this, it's just a demo account in my lab. But that should have app protection in place. What we're going to do is just close that and fire that up again. So now we've got Outlook in place and we've got the company portal, and you can see we get this warning that app protection basically is taking hold of this app. So usual prompts about allowing access to contacts, etc. What that will do is that will fire up Outlook again, and as part of the policy for app protection that I've put in place, you can see there that it's making Jane authenticate every time. So bearing in mind, in this example, this is Jane's personal device with her own applications on there. So I don't know anything about that device as an admin, so I'm making her basically put full password details in. I just wanted to show you the back end of that. I just set a very simple policy for the purposes of that demo. It's a demo that I did at the Windows Management User Group in London. So I'm just logged into the Endpoint Manager Admin Center. You can use the proper Intune portal too if you like, but this is the place that I like to work now. So to get to here, I've gone into apps and then bringing myself down to app protection policies, and I've got this Android app protection policy set up. If I drill into this, because I've already created this once, the view is slightly different. If I go into properties, you'll see the kind of properties that I've set. You see here, if I edit the apps, I've just added in Outlook, and the same would apply for SharePoint and Teams. That's not in the demo, but it's the same thing really. I chose in here unmanaged devices because the devices that I'm working with in this instance are completely unknown to me. They're basically a BYOD type scenario. They're an end user's device. Okay, so that's that one. And what else? If I look at the data protection options, so I've set various bits and bats like that, but effectively usual kind of, do you want to encrypt data? Do you want to allow sync with contacts app? Do you want to allow copy paste, all this kind of stuff? I've just set a fairly basic policy, but for access requirements, what I did, instead of requiring PIN in this instance, for the purposes of demo really, I just set require on a work and school account credential. If I choose no and then I choose yes for PIN, you can see you've got a whole bunch of options there too. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you really. So the user experience, the first instance, and then the back end as well. Hope that was useful. Thanks for watching.